did I put the iPad? Probably should have looked for it before I pushed the freaking play button. Got the iPad. That's the most important part. Sorry about that. Hello. Welcome. First Kings 3:24. And the king said, Bring me a sword. And they brought the sword before the king. And the king said, Divide the living child in two, and give half to the one and half to the other. Then spake the woman whose the living child was unto the king, for her bowels yearned upon her son. And she said, O Lord, give her the living child, and in no wise slay it. But the other side said, Let it be neither mine nor thine, but divide it. And the king answered and said, Give her the living child, and in no wise slay it. She is the mother thereof. And all of Israel heard the judgment of the king and judge, and they feared the king, for they saw that the wisdom of God was in him to do judgment. So this is a story about two ladies come to Solomon with a baby, and they say one is the mother, and then the other one says, No, I'm the mother. And so Solomon in his wisdom shows his wisdom with that. So throw it up in the air, let me cut it in half. Give one of you half a baby. That sounds good, right? Because fair isn't always, you know. Well, hi. Welcome, welcome. I do not know what the heck I did with my musical device. So that's frustrating because I had it like right here. But I guess we're going to go on without it anyways. We got the bird sounds, wild animals of all sorts. Today I'm going to try for a dragon. Hi, Nietzsche. Oh, and welcome, DJ. Welcome, Nietzsche. So I'm gonna try for a couple of glow in the dark, black light reflectant kind of paintings. One's gonna be a dragon laying on top of his gold, and then a mushroom kind of thing. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna go for more of that psychedelic kind of feel. But I'm gonna start out with this dragon here. So with these black light reflectant, I got to use white and then go back through with the color. I'll probably take a break here in just a second and go and try to find the iPad because I really, like music. Here for the start of the dragon. Oh yeah. Well, welcome, Wild Adventure. Welcome again, everyone. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Today I'm gonna do black light reflected dragon. I don't think it'll take too long. Most of it's gonna be colors, going back through to get more firm, more strong colors. But as I said, I just start with the white and then put the black light reflecting colors over it. It might take 2 layers of white. But I just try to get the right angles. Y'all make me so happy. You make it such a joy to come on here, I'll tell you the truth. Alright, so I'll try to get the thickness of her body here. And just the more solid the white, the more the color will pop. And any place where I mess up, I can always go back through and put black over it. Clean it up pretty easy. Hope y'all having a good day out there. Making my fat little dragon. Yeah. I'll let that dry a little bit and come back through with another coat of white. That already looks pretty decent. I mean, I got the shape right, at least. So for my other one, do like a three of mushrooms, psychedelic style. So it'll be real big, wide curves. So, and then just any area I want to have colored, cover in white first. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Here. Okay. A little Smurfy guy underneath the tree, eh? Smoking a little pipe, why not? Like some straight claymation right now, though. Try to keep everything scale as much as I can here. And it's going to be rough at first. Right, and on this last one, let's see. I think I had a good idea. Now I'm just not altogether sure. I cannot remember what the. That was a good one, too. Oh, well. Hmm. Oh, hello. Let me think. What should the last one be? I had an idea. Now to skip me. Big old peace sign. Sounds like a good thing for going for the psychedelic appeal, anyways. Oh, Wild Adventure. I've been modding up my station. I don't really know you though, but at least I'll throw you on as a regular moderator so my Nightbot can't time me out. But if you got a minute, jump around and check out whoever. Hasn't been a whole lot of people showed up yet, but that's okay. I've watched very, very awesome people who come through here who all have their own channels and do all kinds of stuff. Man, I really do not remember. I had a really good idea for this other canvas, but it's completely slipped me. I was planning to do flowers for other part of Larry's um painting set I want to get him, but it just hasn't hit me what kind of flowers, you know what I mean? So for now, I figured I'd show all this off. Hey, dude, happy, happy bread. Nice. Coins in here. Kind of get the basic idea of where the coin pile is, anyways. You'll notice my dog snoring, my cat trying to knock stuff over. Just a regular old day here. Now that this is pretty dry, let's go back through and put another layer of white on it so it'll really jump out. We really don't want to leave ridges, especially with the gloss paint, which this is not, but still you'll get ridges on this stuff. If you have paint ridges, that'll make it textured in ways you don't want it textured sometimes. Nisha, are you at work? Oh no, you said you got a couple days off. Back Tuesday, yeah. Word. Good on ya. Hope you're having a good day off. Getting your rest in. Charging up again. Welcome, Venom. Oh, well, thank you. I try to be relaxing, try to be calm and all that. I think the ones where I like make more of a point to like get in tune beforehand, I end up coming off a lot more peaceful. So I know it's just that's what the Holy Spirit does, you know. There's nothing I could be bragging on or nothing, but it is pretty cool. Oh, Venom here was going to sleep one morning. Yeah, I don't think in a good way. So yeah, I'm gonna try the dragon today. Nice. Falling asleep right now. Yeah, I figured that would happen, bro. good on y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Hopefully, through all this, you can have some sort of idea how to paint. That would be awesome. I'd love to see anything y'all do creative wise. Venom gonna be going live soon. Oh yeah, ready for that too. Yeah. Falling asleep right now. That's just well. Yeah, me too a little bit. I tried to find my Kindle. I haven't stopped enough to go find it though. So I'm gonna get this work in and do it quick enough so seems like y'all can do it. Because I know you can do it. Probably better than mine, if I'm being honest. Just go about the same process, put more white. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna test the blacklight part of it. I'll probably have to go and seal off a room, close all the windows and whatnot. But whenever I get done with this, I'll release it both ways. Hopefully it'll be cool. Could also do this glow in the dark on top of the black light. That would be pretty sick too. Nisha, I'm not trying to miss your live today, so that's part of the reason I'm trying to take this a little bit quicker because I never really can tell when I get into these. Time just flies by. But I think it's in like 2 hours, right? 2 hours. Little pipe smoking gnome. Move over to our peace sign. All of which is probably gonna have to be cleaned up with black because my brush is like ratchet. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not nice to brushes. Nicer than I was though. Well, 8:15 my time. Oh, 8:15 your time. It's 12:06 right now, so it's 5:06 today. Okay, so I still got a few. Ooh, that is really looking like a dragon though. I'm kind of surprised. I'm not usually that good at dragons, despite my last one that I did for J Royal. That was like I've only done like a couple of dragons that even looked like dragons. Most of the time they'll end up looking like big old dogs. Strange thing. So you gonna let them dry for a sec? Check y'all out. Thank you, Venom. What's up, brother? Oh, what's up, Trevor Born? Dragon. Cheapo black fluorescent colors. Buy out the white dry first. So yeah, it's kind of a process, but in the end, it looks real good. I mean, when this thing's done, what color should this dragon be though? Anybody? Anybody? I'll just stay completely silent and see if the... Let me go get my freaking iPad. Oh yeah, y'all want to see Larry's finished work? I haven't even released it on my timeline yet. Hi, goals are for you. Yeah, I haven't even released it on my timeline yet. Yeah, I think I did pretty decent. I got the still frame still set up here, but it's kind of disheveled now. But I think I did pretty decent. I need to fix a couple things still, but give off kind of a yeah. Yeah, the dragon blue. That's what I was thinking with like yellow orange spikes to them. Alright. Put that camera back on. Hi Shelly. Ooh, I got you already. Ooh. Where the heck did I put that? Where's your iPad? It was in my dish rack. That's funny. I found the iPad. Let's get some music too. Yeah, Shelly. Show off pictures of Joey real quick. Yeah. I think they turned out pretty decent. I don't really applaud my um portrait making abilities. Thank y'all for coming in tonight. Thank you for liking the video, hanging out with me, as always. I really, really love the community I'm part of. Y'all be real good to me, man. Just day one. Well, free happy beats. Nope. Yeah, I ought to just buy premium for this thing. That sounds stupid. Right. Let's get to coloring this here dragon. Oh yeah. I know you. I just want to show them off again. Blue dragon. I'm just really happy with them. They look so much better on. Well, the one looks so much better under black light. So I just put the paint right on the canvas because I'm not too fancy. And anywhere I put the paint becomes that color. So if I want to like put eyes or spikes or anything, I have to go back through and white out whatever area and redo it. With this stuff, you have to be careful of how your paint brush is going because it will look like it's in motion once you got it all in there and under the black light. So the newer the brush, the softer the bristles, the easier and smoother it's going to go on there. It's kind of what you want. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes it's cool to get that motion effect from the brush. It's kind of what I'm going for here. This beat is weak. week. See how much of this blue I can run through. How much I can get out of the bottle. If I had to go back to the Walmart and get me some more. Yeah, it's real cheap stuff though. It's like $5. The boards are like $1 a piece. The paints I've probably got. I mean, all day, all my paints that I have in my house, I've probably got $50 in, and that's really being liberal. Like, this is not an expensive thing. I mean, everything does add up, and you have to spend a little bit to learn the craft. You know, like, you got to mess up quite a bit with anything you do to really get it good. But painting is one thing that's really easy to break into. I mean, and I personally don't think it takes a whole lot. Just practice and just patience with yourself. Like, you have to realize that it takes so many layers to get a painting done. That, like, if it doesn't look right at the first, then there's always that moment like, man, this looks stupid. You just have to get past that and finish the painting. Not let yourself get deterred. But it's really not a hard thing to get into. Nice, thank you. Yeah, that's what they telling me. Kind of crazy, because I've had about the most insane life ever, dude. So to be able to sit down and paint and spread that piece is kind of wild, you know? But, I mean, I get so much peace from it, because I can just sit down and talk to God, you know? It's pretty much what I had to do at the end of that painting, was just zone in, you know? Thank you for saying so much, and thank you for coming in today. I've been jumping through your lives all the time, bro. I be talking up. You're so approachable. But yeah, a lot of places I just don't say nothing. I just say hi and like the video. Keep running. Try to go find strange places on YouTube. I've got kind of a talent for finding strange places on YouTube. What's up, real odds and evens? Blessings to you too, brother. Hope you're having a good day out there. Whatever they got you up to, you know what I mean? Today's a weird one as far as holidays go. Because everybody, when he came into the city to fulfill the scriptures and become king of everything forever, everybody threw all these leaves on the ground and called him Hosanna, Hosanna. But they didn't think he was Lord, you know. 2 days, 3 days later, or whatever, they're beating him as he's walking down the street. I just don't get how this is I mean, I wouldn't be proud of that as a human. Like, that was us. Dude. I hope that we repent of that as humanity, you know. I don't want to be that friend that turns on somebody. Ever. But the Lord wasn't fazed, man. He didn't let it stop him. He wasn't all full of ego. He was just like, all right, let's get the thing done. He already knew what was going to happen. I always had an idea. see what happens if I don't let the paint dry all the way. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it kind of tried to blend up a little bit. I appreciate you. You're always supporting. Yeah. I'm forever grateful for that. Yeah, man, I ain't alone too. We all gripping into your channel, bro. We all been coming through. That's kind of cool. That's all God, man, for real. Because there's a lot of places on YouTube. It doesn't happen like that with everybody. That's kind of like real odds and evens here. I was actually doing a yard live. I was actually talking in my yard and looking at clouds and shit. And then we were making jokes about YouTube, and one of the jokes that I was talking about having Pokemon cards as tarot cards and making like a false reading or whatever, doing a comedy skit or whatever. Then I turned back to YouTube like right after I ended that live, and I jumped onto Odds and Evens here. That's how we found him. Well, anyways, that's how I found him. Then I showed everybody that we were having that conversation with. It's like the Lord was prophesying him coming on. That's cool, man. Yeah, I was at some sort of reenactment yesterday. Nice. I caught at the park on live for Good Friday, the crucifixion. It was interesting. Nice. Oh, Shelly, I'll be able to stream tomorrow. Yeah, Venom's gonna be live. Yeah, I don't really get a lot of holidays. I'll just say, it just don't make sense to me. But I don't in any way try to discourage anybody. I think it's an important part of community. I just don't get it. I might whiten that belly out a little bit there. A little bit of purple shading. Yeah, but I mean, for me though, it's like every day's a holiday. You know, I put on my sandals. Like I would take that script from Ezekiel. I take that script from Ezekiel pretty serious. You know, put on my sandals and go and do the work. Like he said, even on the day that his wife was dying, he went out, put on his shoes, and went out the street and prophesied, repent, repent. So like every day is a blessing to me. So I'm not so good about marking holidays. And I get weird about Christmas too, but in everything I try to find what's holy about it, you know? Like for all these people out here celebrating St. Valentine's Day, but they don't know the story of St. Valentine's, that's a shame, you know? Or St. Patrick's Day and they don't know about St. Patrick. It's like, I don't get it. But that's my own hiccup, I'm sure of it. I don't necessarily think it's a good thing. I think it's kind of the devil to take away every holiday, like, but the everyday is a blessing to me. Because really, I shouldn't be alive, dude. So many situations. So many situations. Honestly, I don't usually celebrate holidays because I'm alone for them. But this year, my ladies got me doing everything. Nice. Is off to me. Something isn't right. Yeah, man. Big fat dude better not come down my chimney. No, it's all that false. It's all that another Christ. It's all that trying to break down what's real. But I don't, in the same wise, I don't feel like it's my place to tell anybody about anything, really, because you know, most of this, I'm just learning, you know, like Christmas, I just now, like 2 years, and it pretty much drove a big wedge in between people that I loved and me, because I didn't believe in it anymore. I mean, the tree isn't really about Christ. The tree is actually a pagan thing, and it's in the Bible to not do that thing. So I don't really get where people go, but like I said, it ain't me. I shouldn't have to worry, you know. I just say the truth and do the truth. Be alright. Right? Yeah. Every day's a blessing. Yeah, man. And everybody's a blessing too, right where they're at. They don't have to put on the front. At least when it comes to God, you don't have to put on the front. You don't have to act like you are something that you're not. He'll call you out. What was wrong with what I made? You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's kind of special. Oh, well, sometimes I just talk off my head on these. Sometimes I'm on subject, you know. I've done a couple of these that are really, really on, like, incredibly spirit filled. I don't really think that this one's one. I pretty much just came out to hang out with y'all for a minute, try to inspire somebody to do some of this. Every day, yeah, man. Very fast, yes, sir. God will humble everyone very fast because it's Him working, you know. You stay within that, we're good. But man, what cool creatures He makes, though. What cool things He has already going on. We can't even see it, you know. My whole YouTube journey, that pretty much is how this is gone. Is like, how likely is it that in the same month of October, my entire friend circle, I mean, like, my real world friend circle just dissolved, and then all these people came onto YouTube all last October at the same time with very similar stories and with the same heart. Like, I don't think any part of this is an accident. It's like God was moving me already, moving us already. He already had these plans, you know, for His glory. Mind you, had to humble the hell out of me many times, bro, many times. To be honest, I like that pink. I think that's gonna pop out. Yeah, and then I'm gonna white out on the top of it, white out the little yellow dots or something. It's just so cool. And then how it's just been adding people onto it and taking people away. I just got in all this that's been going on, and Nisha knows what I'm talking about, but it's like all this has been going on. I just had to keep putting it in perspective that it's God doing this thing, that He brought it together, and He's gonna do what He wants with it. And be ready for that too, and know that He be doing the impossible. So keep my heart open for the least of these to come up, speak of fire, you know. Keep my heart open and watch for these blessings. Man, that is so cool though, how it all just kind of came together. Like, if I could have known last October that all this was going on, or would be going on, I think, I don't know, I don't think I would have believed it, to be honest with you. Oh, probably keep the stems the same color, might be a good thing. It's all God. Yes, ma'am. He even prophesied to me about this. He said that, watch your blessing come from the thing that you've counted out. And at that time, I was like, I was painting a lot, but it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't anything like this, you know. But I mean, I was doing it, but I figured most of my money was going to be coming off of hemp or off of cooking. I never saw any of this in the bush, but he was already telling me about it. Like, it's getting me ready. Too cool. Switch to a different brush. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nisha the rest of this month is doing Psalms and Proverbs, and she's got all kinds of content about uh, living as a living as a believer.
Dude, what if we made an app for musicians? Swipe left and right. There is an app like that.
Nisha's had my back. British girl is who I'm talking about. She's had my back since forever. For sure, good one to have in your corner. For sure. Put a little color on this elf guy. And go back to our dragon. Alright. That's pretty chill. I can do this. Gotta be careful not to hit the blue too much. Anywhere that you do, it's gonna turn green and you have to wipe it out and start again. So I just be very surgeon-handed here. Just try to get the spikes with that yellow. This is the translucent yellow. The other one in this pack is the kind that will sit on top of the paint a little bit more, and this will kind of blend in with the other paints. So this is the one that you use for mixing. So it might take a couple of layers to really get that color to pop. And you want to make sure that you have a really, really clean brush when it comes to these yellows too. Really, really clean. And I'll go back through at the end and do a black lining of different areas. It'll make it a little bit cleaner looking as we go. Also do scales and things like this. Stage by stage. Oh, Trapper, I did already get a painting that I want to send to you when we finally get around to whatever order. Let me go grab that while I'm thinking about it. Because I got it done, and then it's just kind of been sitting. I think it would look sick. I think you'd appreciate it anyways. So this one that I was working on, I was going to send in your package so I can get it to line up right. But I got a drip on it. I got to clean up, but it's supposed to be like Cali Shores, you know? So yeah, that'll be going to you when we finally get around to it. Yeah. What's up, Larry? Hi, buddy. Here's your painting. I'm still going to paint another one, flowers for your mama, but... And I wouldn't mind, I mean, I got to clean up the strings here and different things like that, but... Kind of what you were thinking. Ended up looking more like a fedora than a cowboy hat, but got my grandma's praying hands in there. Yeah, and pretty easy as you've watched. It's actually a little bit easier to use these paints than it is regular paints. Just because you don't expect so much blending. I'll go ahead and flip this around here. Okay, get a little bit of orange. Nice. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm really honored to paint for you, man. Thank you so much for coming on here and playing guitar, man. I feel like I'm just sitting at your kitchen table, you know? I feel like we're talking about stories of life. It's really something special, man. I hope you don't give it up. Feel free to email me or IG me at Eries or Larry. I do still want to do at least one more painting though, because if I'm gonna pay for shipping, I might as well make it worth it, right? So I was really thinking something for your mom, like some good flowers or something classical looking. I just don't. It just hasn't really hit me yet, you know. I didn't figure nothing like this would be right. Hi, Vibrant Style. I've been remodding my station. Vibrant Style makes stuff out of Jamaica. I said make stuff. She does she does live interactions, also church on Sunday. Really sweet lady, always very supportive. If you want somebody who's really gonna back you on this, this is the lady. Cause she's had my back since shoot. Like I wasn't even able to go live when I first found her, you know. And then from day one, she's had my back. I appreciate you, Vibrant Style. Yeah. Put a little highlight on there. If you want to jump around ever, Trapper here is new to the scene. He does in person, you know, where you talk to the camera and interact with people.
A long day on the road. And you're
Nisha, of course, you know
scavenging
Nisha.
for
She
scraps
does
like some
Bible.
roadside
Hi, Tori.
raccoon.
Tori also does live interaction.
Pizza.
Larry does country music.
Now that's some tasty people food.
See who else has been in here today. Real Odds and Evens. Goals are for you. Her son does piano and bass, and she sings, or piano and guitar, and she sings, and violin, and she sings. She's pretty awesome. Venom's about to go live. So yeah, if y'all aren't subbed up, feel free to jump around the chat and sub everybody up. Yeah, Vibrant Style is awesome. Definitely let this up. I get such amazing people in here. I'm so grateful. I watch people and their experiences on YouTube, and I tell you, mine is wholly unique. Definitely. And it's all you guys. You guys make that so unique. I mean, it's all God, but it's, yeah. It's you guys. You guys make this very enjoyable. All right. Let's get a little white. White out this couple areas. Yeah, Trapper's a good one. Anisha coming on tonight with Psalms and Parables tonight, but it'll be 3:15 my time, Eastern Standard Time, a few hours. Okay, let's think. Where else does it need a little bit more color? Oh, come on, brush, cooperate. A lot might have to be done after I black some stuff out, though, like claws and whatnot. It'll make it more evident what it is after I outline it. Put the little horns up here. Just anywhere that needs more color. Let's see. Oh yeah, Tori does every morning. Looking out her window. I think she's traveling right now. Says she's going to California driving. I think that's actually what she's doing right now. But usually, I think East Coast, maybe North Carolina. Just a real good sunset every night. Real good audience. A lot of community folk come in and check in every night. And then her right along with Suvi. Suvi does the same sort of thing except on the other coast. It's kind of dark beat. Okay. A little work up there. Got pink. That's the red. It'll be okay. So that red to kind of line the pink, it should make it pop a little bit more. Give it more depth. Very slight thing. Okay, let's use some green. Thank y'all so much for coming in today. Clean the brush. So I'll get a very clean brush. Yeah, Viber, I'm not sure how many people actually stay. I think most people on this platform, they just jump around and then jump back. And Tori in particular, she goes a lot of places. And for some reason, when one person goes live, everybody else wants to go live at the same time. So, like... I hope I haven't missed any of yours. I really miss your interaction lives. You got way with the people. I really like watching it. I really liked that cooking one a couple weeks ago. Ah, SpongeBob SquarePants. Power to paint. Multiple canvases. Yeah, it's that ADD. I can't concentrate on one thing, but I can concentrate on 5. Just do a little piece of each one. And as ever, you gotta watch the ridges. But with this stuff, wherever there's a ridge, it will appear like a dark line. When you put the black light to it, it'll look like a lining. But it will affect the texture of the overall painting. So you have to be very careful. Nice. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Well, you would think so, except that part of that too, you might forget something. So that's why they didn't. I had a way of forgetting everything in the kitchen. Trying to do 5 things at once. Goes so good with the mushroom. Oh, thank you, Nisha. What's up on the Christian hip hop? There's some names out there. I can look it up. It's the same amount of YouTube. I mean, it's the same amount of copyright. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, the gnome's gotta be in green.
Experience illuminated cleaning in your modern home with powerful Dyson suction and scientific proof of a deep clean.
We talking about those
Pioneering
near-death
Dyson
experience
technology.
videos. I had a thing for the
Find the
the
right
little people
vacuum for
videos for a
your
while, like the debunking videos and all that.
A wider
Trying to
smile
figure
brightens
out.
more than just your teeth.
I mean,
Colgate Optic White's unique hydrogen
trying
peroxide
to confirm
technology is
things, really.
engineered to remove deeper stains.
I wanted to
Visible
find out
difference
more
in
about
just
it, you
3
know.
days. So you can live life to the brightest.
Well, hello, Scooby. Did you get your name back? Poor guy. Poor thing. Oh, I'm glad it's not 2 weeks, bro. Very redheaded little elf dude. Just to be stereotypical about it. Hitting his little pipe. That's the pink. Yeah. Oh, that's the red. Hi, welcome back, Brad. I need some mellow in my life. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Being called very amusing, for real, very, very funny. I thought so, anyways. I mean, I felt bad for you, but hilarious for us. See, the people got so much love for you, though. I think, was it Nietzsche's you got? I can't remember where I was. Oh, it was Shelley's. You got unmodded and remodded when they figured out who you were. A little bit of blue on here again. Yeah, me too. I need some mellow in my life. Not here. Not here, you don't. Nah, Scooby chill as fuck. You got to worry. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna pop when it gets underneath that black light. It's gonna be a whole different. It's gonna be a whole different painting. I mean, you don't even believe what kind of difference it makes. I told it just said the F word and it didn't even. It just rolled. That's not good. I've been working so hard, bro. It's not working that way. But like the last live, I only said like one cuss word the whole time. It's like unheard of. But I did just say the F word. It was in a supportive way. Anyways, take notes, kids. I sound like an idiot. Nice, thank you. Turn it off. Okay, so 1, 2. I can jump around with this yellow that I have a plentifulness. Do the coins real quick. just cleaning up my brush so I get the most yellow and the least green. Nice, thank you, Scooby. I'll just say again for the record, all this is gonna have to be cleaned up when I go back through with flat black, just like the background, and it will be like it was never there. I can make everything pop so much better after that black's on there. But for right now, it just kind of looks a little sloppy. Just how it is. Sound like the same beat.
Welcome to the 100-degree sweat test.
Which one of these two antiperspirants can stand up to the heat?
Looks like ordinary antiperspirants can't take the heat. Ordinary antiperspirants can't fight sweat better than Secret Clinical.
Try new Secret Clinical Strength Spray.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on 2024 GMC EV models.
Did you complete that other painting? Which one was it? I can't remember. Yeah, probably. I think it was probably this one. Where I was painting? Yeah, it was, because I was listening to country beats and then we went and listened to that Canadian kind of The Who. See, I finished it. It's pretty dope, right? It's still not 100%, but it's definitely 90. Pretty solid 90. Got his little hummingbird on there. It doesn't look exactly like his guitar, but it's pretty close. I need to fix the strings going across the hole and just manage at this point not to mess anything up. But yeah, this is my stuff frame. It's from the set up the other day. Yeah, I did get somewhere. Just a couple little things. I get so hesitant towards the end because it's like it's so easy to screw it up, you know. I can't look too close. It always looks messed up to me. So I try to get things away from myself as quick as I can after I get them done. Like once I've finally said, okay, yes, this is done. And then if I sit there and look at it, I'll find things to do with it and I'll end up messing it up. So I'm so hesitant towards the end. Especially when it looks so good like that. Yeah, I'll get these done and release them on my community. I don't imagine that these particular paintings will take me too long. I mean, I'm mostly all the way done with them. And we've been on here for an hour and 11 minutes. So that's not too bad. It's just all about layers. It's always all about layers. Just another one, another layer. Whitening out in certain places, blacking out in certain places. Go ahead and give him yellow claws. Why not? You'll wait, okay. If you paint a Harley, I'm buying it. Right on. I could probably do that. I don't. So cool. Oh, you mean you like this one, but you don't like the dragon? No, this one here is just 1, 2, 3. But I mean, I could probably do a Harley. I've got this canvas that I've tried to do a dragon on years ago, and I could white it out and do a Harley pretty easy. It's not too ridged up. This is like what my normal kind of style is. This is for a friend of mine who's always had my back. It's called Redemption. Or no, it's called Repentance. The guitar. Oh, you're a Patriot Red. Yeah, man. Share a picture on your thing and mention me, or email me a picture, or I can look up the make and model and paint it on my own. Your Harley is Patriot Red. I think it's such a funny thing. Like, would you want it blacklight resistant, or reflectant, or just straight up paints? It's such a funny thing. I end up running out of red, or I end up having the wrong shade of red a lot. So I have a couple different ones, but I got a supply run coming up here. Yeah, bright red. Let's see, but it's not gloss. With gold pinstripes. Oh yeah, that sounds sick, dude. That sounds sick. I could probably paint that. If you got the canvas there. You say you wanted to. You're for real about this one. I like this one. This one's turning out pretty decent. Dark blue. Need to find my black. Non-gloss. Nice. Yeah, I have gold markers. They also make these gold leafing markers that I think are made for calligraphy, but they actually put actual gold in the paint, so they're a whole different bag. But they can get kind of expensive, but they last forever. So you pay like $18 for one of these pens, but then it lasts for like a half a freaking year. Like, you have to really work to kill it. So I'm just gonna run through with the black, tighten everything up here. Yeah, I could probably paint that. It turned out pretty decent. I haven't tried to paint a motorcycle too much. So that'd be a challenge. That's all I'm looking for. I have no idea what music is playing right now. This is a little weird. It's got a picture of a goat. It's definitely supposed to be. People are so crazy. I phoned Harley and crafted with him. Oh, nice. One of the 640 in the colors. My bike is one of 640. Nice. You doing the peace sign? I'm not really sure. What do you think, Nisha? I figured whatever I do, I'd make a one solid color and then put like spots of the opposite color, or little waves of the opposite color, or something like this. White out the area and then do it again. But I'm down for suggestions. Sure, I was just doing these pieces today, just messing around, seeing who was on, you know. And to play with these blacklight reflecting. I've never played with them before. You should have seen me when I found glow in the dark stuff, man. I ruined so many canvases trying to do crazy amounts of layers of glow in the dark stuff. I really learned my medium. I went through like 2 bottles before I figured out how to actually use them. Yeah, that would be cool to paint that. If it's a special color, I definitely need a picture to try to match the color. But I also have metallic markers, I have metallic paint. So as far as the execution, it'll go well. I have all the tools anyways. And if it doesn't, then I just start over. No big deal. Pics of me on bike are on my other hard drives. Oh. Well, I could probably look it up though. Not the exact color of your other bike, but if you say it's a rare thing, maybe not work. But I'll start doing a little bit of layering. He said I don't really like the dragon. Yeah, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I honestly usually avoid doing dragons, but I got a couple of requests, so I figure if that's what y'all are into, then I can learn for sure. Nice. You're smoking hot. Thanks, bro. I didn't know. I didn't know. Can't tell from. It's a really small picture, bro. But yeah, how do you want to do that? I thought, okay, after I get off here today, I'll look through the Harley makes and see if I can find one comparable. Oh, my email and everything's in the description. Yep, just trying to give shape to the coins here. So even if it's black, if you have that that reflectant stuff on the top of it, it will show up yellow as the rest of it. It might show up a little shaded, but if you run over it with this non-gloss black, it'll make everything look a lot cleaner, and it won't be reflected anywhere this non-gloss is over. Ooh. That sometimes takes a couple layers. She does look pretty. It's juvenile. Yes, I have the balls to say that. You'll hold that pics on Discord? I don't think I have Discord, but only for, I don't really know enough about it. You have the balls to say that you're smoking hot. Hell yeah, dude. Confidence half the battle, bro. If you can get there, you're good. So what you think about that piece on Nisha? Purple? Or bright red? Like flamey red, that's what. Hello, Zago Ghost. Who is Kevin? That is a weird question. Describe yourself without saying what you're into, or you're saying your name, whatever. that's deep therapy wounds right there, bro. All right, what are we going for on this here? Red, yo. We're taking it to weird places, there. I don't know if you're ready, bro.
It's a big life. Zoom, zoom, live fast, big move. Big plans and
No commercials. We're done with the commercials. Purple sounds good. Yeah. See if we can get these two to mix a little bit. End up with some sort of weird magenta. got a very unique shade of purple. I don't know that I incredibly love it, but it's on there, isn't it? You say go Ghost, dude. I almost played your music just because I knew it wouldn't get copyrighted except by you. But I think it would still end up getting copyrighted. Plus, I didn't know how cool you'd be with that, anyways. Thanks for throwing that in, Brad. Yep. Alright, so this is the time of the paintings when I look back. And I just hope I didn't mess it up. This is always where I feel so insecure about it. Like, does that look like a dragon? You know? Does that look like a little elf? Let's let this dry a little bit. Just looking them over. I think I'm probably about to cut this pretty soon. So this is where we're at after our first layer, second layer. Pretty cool looking dragon. Not quite trippy enough yet. It's gonna need some more. Yeah, it's gonna need some more still. But yeah, so this is what was up. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me today. Oh, go probably jump off here and do the rest of this. Maybe, yeah, do the rest of this today for sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back on here with it, or if it's better to just do it off camera. I'm not sure, but I might come on here later. I've been trying all kinds of new things too. I've got like 6 chapters of this book that I would really like to put on my YouTube, so you might see me later for that too. So yeah, one last look. How about that? It does look a little kitty, but it's closer. Y'all probably go live later, maybe even after yours. But with these chapters from this book, just because I've been putting it off for like 2 weeks, I've been putting it off because it gets really dark. Like there's a scene where this lady doesn't have enough sight, and they've like put a blinders on her, and then they put her in front of court, and it all gets kind of dark. So I've been kind of hesitant, but it's definitely what it's supposed to be. So yeah, I was gonna go live later and read those 6 chapters. They're not too long. But yeah, thank y'all for coming in today. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. A very enjoyable hour and a half. I hope y'all had fun. Hope you learned a little something. Any of this you guys want to do, definitely let me know. I would absolutely love to support any kind of artist on here. There's just so much skill, and I mean, I'm always taking notes. For real. Because there's so many better artists than me, 100%. My stuff like kid scratchings compared to some of these people. All right, well, I'm loving y'all. I'm gonna shut it down. Shutting it down. Oh, yeah. So hit me up about that motorcycle. Peace. Thanks for coming in, Scooby.